Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day.
Welcome.
So, you know, if you'd
like to
wear a
go ahead
Hawaiian,
and
wear a Hawaiian shirt
it's
and jeans, and you
like.
have,
I do have jeans on.
and you are very. Look at that, the Hubie Mania shirt on under the pineapple.
Oh, I like that.
You're festive, Rhett. You got the tropical vibes, man.
Yeah,
I like
there's Princey.
that.
There's Rhett. There he is. There he is.
Princey's not tropical. You don't need
No,
to do that.
Princey's-
Princey looks like Princey. He's
Good
got a
thing you
hat and a
weren't-
hoodie on.
Picking your boobs or something over there. Friday program.
Friday.
Oh, got some
Got a little
volume.
echo
Got
there.
a little echo there.
No, that was me. I turned on my YouTubes because when I get bored of you
YouTubes.
guys, I could just chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well,
great
the show
when
is
you-
a minute old. I could see you jumping into YouTube and ignoring us.
This
That's
Tim
probably a
York
move,
guy's
eh?
a real putz. Kiss my.
Is that the lead singer for Coldplay? Or are they talking
No,
about
it's a guy in the chat. And he
radio
says
head?
the Bills are going to lose to the
Oh.
Dolphins.
Well, it's going to be a crazy weather game, right? I don't know who's going to win this. How do you handicap a game?
So
in the
who has
desert?
more experience in shitty weather? The Miami Dolphins. They play in Florida. In case you weren't aware of that, Ryan. That's where
How
Miami's
much?
located.
I'm not
Or the
picking. I'm asking you
Buffalo
to break
Bills.
this down for us.
Some
Yeah.
asshat in Miami, a sports reporter for the Dolphins, made a plea to the league to say that the Bills Stadium, they should be fined or not allowed to play at home until they put a dome on the roof because it's unacceptable.
Muffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it the same for Green Bay and Chicago? And
No.
Well,
just
and you know what? The Bills writers should say, until they can sort out all this humidity in Miami, we can't be playing. It's too hot. I'm sweating all
Did you
over the
see-
place.
That's right. It's 100 degrees.
You want to whine? You can whine about anything. That's great, hey? Live
No,
sports.
I won't.
There's too much
No
weather.
kidding. Look, guy, who are you sitting beside? We've learned from the best.
That's right.
Pros make it
So-
look easy.
So tell me this then, because you're in Buffalo, soon to be leaving Buffalo, but I saw a weather report this morning. 1 to 2 feet,
Oh,
not of snow, lake effect snow.
How is it
Is there
different
a-
than snow?
Is there
Yeah.
a difference between the two?
Or is it just
It
tell you how
is
quickly it's
the-
going to come?
It's the amount of moisture. It basically comes down to weight. You lift
Oh,
snow
really?
in
So it's
Calgary.
heavy?
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah, like there would you couple drops in that hairdo of yours, or your flat head like
Oh, dear.
Kramer and Seinfeld, just flat hair. It'll be flattened right out.
There's a lot of it today. Some days you try and tame it down or control it.
Yeah, you do like the toque a fair amount. The indoor toque is
Yeah.
really out of necessity. It was washed this week, so it's a little extra crazy.
And the thing is, you have your sunglasses on your head. You should
Oh,
be
yeah.
wearing them because it is your thing on Fridays.
If I don't,
Here
it's just
we
all in my
go.
face, and then I really look like someone collecting empties.
I'll tell you what, that camera angle doesn't do it justice. Doesn't do it justice. Now, what's it going on behind you?
We
that
got a few
new?
different items today. Oh, yeah. If you look just over my shoulder, Alex, you see that? It says Warner for Mayor 2021.
Who'd you vote
That
for?
was-
When there are issues to discuss, you will leave the room. That's his campaign slogan.
There it is. Yeah.
And he signed it, Rhett 44, with the word dumplings with an exclamation point. So that was when I think that goes back to the good old days when Rhett was very mad at City Hall for something, probably taxes and such or bike lanes. Really,
Bike
The
lanes is what it
down.
was.
the general things that people get upset about in Calgary. And
Hey.
he's, I'm going to run for mayor and when I'm mayor, and he probably would have won because there hasn't really been a heavyweight scrap
Who's
between
who?
popular people in Calgary for the last 3 or 4 elections. It's kind of like the lesser of all the evils is how people have seemed to be voting. He could have cleaned up, but he forgot to put his name on the ballot. All he had to do was get 1,000 signatures. You could have had that by noon that day.
Two things. Can
Be
you
mayor.
imagine if I had one and the crap I'd have had to deal with? Ugh. And secondly, those
You'd have farted out a
Effing
rink
bike-
already, though, wouldn't you?
those flipping bike. Yes, we would have had that fancy rink built by now. We'd be loving it. That whole thing right down by the river.
How much
All
of my
that
taxes
second-
go up
And
for
all
the
that
fancy rink?
sludge would be cleaned up. The
The
tar.
one that we don't know
Yes,
how
we'd have
expensive
it-
it
Yeah,
is
that's
to clean
right.
up. Yeah.
Yes. We'd have it done.
Eggs. Eating breakfast right off of the dirt.
Yeah,
So clean
so
by
clean.
now.
Yeah.
And secondly, well, how much does it cost those stupid bike lanes? Who's biking next week when the Arctic chill comes? We got a lot of bikers that are going to brave the elements.
I am
You're gonna
seeing if
head on
you'd see
down
it
the
around here, Dean.
17th for some Christmas
No, there was a
cheer.
dude-
There are some
minus
warriors
35.
that have got the helmets, the full, like
Not
it looks like they're
warriors,
going
they're
backcountry
stupid
skiing for a
people.
week.
They're just dumb. They're idiots. Clearly dumb.
Right.
Like,
People
it's
can have
not-
different
you're not a
opinions and
warrior.
values than you. That's okay.
No, Ryan. Idiots.
Okay. Never mind. If they don't align with Rhett's values, they're idiots.
I saw a biker this
Well, we
morning.
could do a vote
Although
on
I did
it.
kind
Should
of
we
think,
have a should we have a
"What the hell's
vote
wrong
on
with
it?
this
Like,
guy?"
who thinks people that ride a bike at minus 35 are idiots? Let's do a vote.
I think, yeah, minus 35 is very extreme. I don't know that we get to that.
I
every year.
only ride indoor bikes, stationary
Yeah,
bikes.
that's true.
only.
Yeah, they're safe. Don't have to worry about traffic of those. You don't need lanes either. You love stationary bikes. You don't even need lanes for them.
So great, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't
great.
like stationary
Lots of parking.
bikes. Bad on there.
I think the problem with if you put things to votes is that no one likes saying yes. Olympics, no. If the rink ever came up for a vote, it'd be no.
No.
If it'd be like bike lanes, no.
Fun?
Do anything? No.
Live music at
No.
the band? No.
Are we gonna daylight savings? No. Anything? No.
I don't like live
Do
music.
we allow for people to walk outside after 9 p.m.? No. People just vote no.
That's right, because all the crazy folk go out to vote. Idiots. They're the ones that sit in the house.
Yeah,
all
see, you idiots that vote. They would have voted you in, Rhett. You just need to
mad. I'm mad. I'm mad.
If you're following along
My
on our
buddies-
YouTube channel, you now can take part in the vote, the poll right now.
Mhm.
Minus 35 bikers are option 1, idiots.
Uh-huh.
Option 2, not idiots. So feel free to vote. We'll have those
Yeah.
results by the end of the
Good.
show.
Yeah, I'm waiting with bated
Where-
breath here.
Yeah. Where are you going today? You need to leave the show early, which is
He's got a bee in his bonnet all day.
I know.
Can we start the show early? What's taking so long? I'm here. Where are you guys? Like, dude, the show
was
starts
told
at the
that
same
we
time every goddamn
we-
day. What do you mean? When does
giving us a lot of shit today.
Last week you said we had a new YouTube. We got we're gonna change the times.
It's
We got
coming.
all kinds of exciting things happening. And I ask, and you guys reply with your smarmy prick attitudes. What are you, an idiot?
Mhm.
You can't start
Dean.
till Alex is ready to
Didn't
go.
say that,
we put it to a vote
First
today,
class.
and sadly, you got voted down. We started at the regular
Yeah,
time.
we thought the best way to do it was to have a vote and then let the majority prevail. So sorry about that.
Yeah. He needs a veto. It needs to be like UN Council
Yeah.
dysfunction. Like he needs a veto. Then he'd be happy, I think. Just veto the
I
start
need a
time. today.
vodka. That's all I need is I need a vodka.
Vodka beep?
Is that on the list?
That's called a veto. Vodka beep.
We are, should we give anything away? We are working on a special program for next week, a special edition of Barn Burner.
Oh dear.
I think
Special
pro-
might not be the right.
it should probably be just a standalone episode. We should do the show and then do that, but time's tight.
Yeah.
Well,
We're thinking it's going to be Thursday.
I want Thursday. Sorry for jumping in on you, but it should be an extended version. There should be extra time for us to sit here and reminisce.
We're almost there.
Are you getting guests in?
Oh God, no.
I have one guest confirmed.
Is a bartender count as a guest, or what do we?
We have 2 guests confirmed.
I have a special
We had
guest.
the paramedic
myself,
and the bartender, right?
We
and someone special around
it's
here.
the spirit. We're going to be into the spirits on Thursday.
The holiday spirits, we're calling the
Yeah,
show.
it's our special. It's inaugural, the first ever.
The inaugural holiday spirits show. Spirits of the season.
And we invite everyone wherever you are. Granted, not behind the wheel. or
No,
whatever.
as long as you're not touching a set of keys, you're
To,
more than welcome to join us
Not
next
where
Thursday.
have details coming up.
Yeah, as long as you're not working in a crane or some heavy machinery
Yeah,
or
don't do
commuting,
that.
do it with us. Do you want to give a
Last
little
show
more
for
on
the
idea? 'Cause
Last show before the new year, and then we'll be canceled in
Right.
the new year, so it'll be great.
Good run though.
yeah, it was
3
good.
months was
Mhm.
worth it.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. No, we're going to drink on Thursday. We're going to have some drinks. I said to Pinder, "Hey, if we did a drinking show, do you think?" Yes.
I'm like,
Like
the
whatever
fuck are you asking me? Do you know who I am? I've worked with you for 9.5 years.
I was thinking maybe it would
You
be
think
fun
I'd
to
have a
do-
drink?
It might be fun to do a thing next week if we drank while we. Yes.
I can make a list.
Pinder didn't need to know any more. But I said, if you put together kind of a list chronologically, if we were going to do some day drinking, what would
Because
it
there's
look
an
like?
order. You don't start the day with 2 fingers of scotch and then move into like a mimosa. There's got to be an order here. There has to be order in the universe. And I don't claim area of expertise in many places, but certainly in the boost, I can make you a lineup. I can put you 1 through 9 like it's the Yankees hitting in the World Series.
And you will appreciate this, Retro, because Pinder's kind of whatever, just so what? Hey, what if we did the drinking? What should it look like? Just give me 1 second.
Dives in.
Okay, so if we did
We
this
start coffee
first segment-
Baileys and
No,
then
you know what? We
bubbles
can't-
early. Too early for bubbles.
No, because if
The citrus back to back of the. It's a
beer
different
and
booze.
clam and Caesars, that's too
Can't
much
just back to
tomato
back,
drinks.
yeah.
I got to take
You
that
can't do
out.
colada next to a Caesar.
Are we doing gin for that one? Because that'd be
I
I
do
can't
two Caesar and a vodka comes
later.
Clam.
That's a
Yeah,
tomato.
I love
you'll
it.
find it. It's Buffalo. Yeah, you'll find it.
You can do a Bloody Mary, they call those in the States, and it's just
They're so-
a lesser Caesar,
No.
which of course was invented
I
in
will
this
not-
fair
I will
It's
city.
not-
easier now though, because it used to be you'd go to Vegas or whatever and ask for a Caesar, and is the world. So I
Yes.
think Clamato juice is a little easier to find.
I
But you got a
don't-
week. You got a
yeah.
week, Retro, to find.
Yeah,
it.
and you know what? If you have to have a Bloody Mary, that's whatever.
We can
Always
get
missing his clam. That sounds creepy anyway. Drinking clam.
Listen, Ryan, as excited as you are, I will commit to getting myself Clamato juice if I need to. Like, I'm not going to, because
Yeah, and you know what?
s-
You're a
those-
team player.
These Americans that drink these Bloody Marys, they're gross. Ugh.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
It's
even.
vampire blood. I don't like it.
It's nasty.
Thick.
Yeah.
It's too thick.
Yes. Very thick.
What are you making pasta sauce, pouring booze in it? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In it out a little.
That's a show for today.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We'll be
folks.
back on Monday, I think. We'll do that. No, we got
Screw
some
you,
stuff to do.
Tim.
It's game day for the Flames. I know. Oh, what time does it start on time? It's a podcast, for Christ's sake. I guess a good thing these guys don't work in radio. Yeah, only did for about 30 years. Go pound sand, for Christ's sake. Flames game day. The 13, 11, and 6 Calgary Flames. What does that mean when you're 13, 11, and 6?
It means you're getting lots of loser points.
Blues come in 14, 15, and 1.
Similar.
Started the season
I
that
think-
did St. Louis. Three straight wins, 8 straight losses, 7 straight wins, then lost 6 of 7.
It's a roller coaster right there.
They are 3-1-1 since. They've won. They beat the Oilers somehow last
Oh
night.
my God.
After the Oilers won, the Blues beat the Oilers.
Well, and the Oilers, they're not going to need overtime. There's only 20 seconds left. And then they won it in overtime, which they didn't need. And then they didn't win it in overtime. And then they lost in the shootout.
Yeah, Tan Man got all broken up. He's like, fucking Draisaitl. He went off to bed, woke up this morning. Blues won in a shootout. How does that happen?
Is that right? Damn German.
Goddamn fucking Draisaitl. Fuck. Turned the TV off, went to bed, woke up this morning. Jesus, what?
So
Bennington got the win. Oh, that's awesome.
we met the Wolverine for a cleansing ale last night. And we walk in and the shootout's on. I'm like, oh, my cousin-in-law's here from LA. I'm like, come, we got to watch this. This is good stuff. And he walks in. He's like, Oilers won in overtime. They're replaying it. I'm like, dude, they're in the shootout. What the hell are you talking about? He's like, what? Draisaitl scored. He was rattled.
Fuck, I had money on Draisaitl.
God damn it.
Anytime goal. Fuck.
These swearing today.
Fucking refs.
So
Jeez, yeah, you guys.
last
are
home
really-
game. Yeah, I know. Last home game before the break for the Flames. Then they go for what, 4 and 6 in California. San Jose,
LA, Anaheim.
So, boom. I was thinking about what you said yesterday, and I'm not sure I agree with you. You said perhaps it's best that they are on the road, but
Yes.
they're in California. Can be very distracting, California.
Well, they're camped out in San Jose for a while. Like they play Sunday, Tuesday, so they'll probably show up there Saturday, and they're not going to leave because San Jose's got that weird thing. They might leave Wednesday
With the curfew.
with the curfew at the
thing, yeah.
airport, and then they go back to back, like just in and out of LA with Kings and Ducks. Is San Jose an issue or is LA an issue? Because I wouldn't put those two in the same category. Listening to guys like you talk about the cities.
Yeah, no, San Jose is a dud. Ugh,
So
boring.
then, does that change how you feel about it?
But we gotta call Reg because there's the Mexican place in San Jose. The food is unbelievable, and they have those goblet Teleki Peki drinks. Oh,
That's not a fucking real
but it's
thing.
absolute
That's what it's
Lucky
called.
Pecky?
Something like that.
You
yeah.
hammered?
Oh,
I
after
thought
one,
Thursday
you're
was the drinking
hammered.
show.
After one, you're absolutely
Is this
that
one
on
of
your
those-
list? Write that down.
Yeah, Lucky Pecky. We're going to
Pecky.
close the show with that one next week.
Yeah.
No, I just think when you're at home, and because a lot of these guys, they have kids and wives and family. It's older guys. If it's younger guys, I'd get those guys out of town. Oh, is there a game?
There's a lot of newborns
My dad and my
pregnant
uncle
wives
and my
right now.
brother and my cousin, they'd love to go. Is there any check? Can they get a parking pass too? Is there any dome bucks for some free burger? Fuck off. Get to
Again?
California, go and
Flip
have your
off.
Teleki Pekis and some tacos,
So
and then go beat the Ducks, who have 2 regulation wins.
I'm picturing like a fishbowl, Rhett, with like the
Yes.
goblet stem on it. And it's probably got 3 to 6 shots of tequila, some tahini on the rim, a lime, and then just some
know how-
sort of mix to go with all the booze and seasoning.
You know
So,
how close
yes, it's-
stupid I am? I was just going to Google Teleki Peki as if that's what it's called. I got to see what this Teleki Peki. Yeah, that's what it is for sure.
Okay, fill us in here.
It's exactly that. It's like a massive glass margarita cup, right?
Yeah.
But like a goblet, like huge, not a fishbowl, but as big as.
How do you spell that?
And so there's a Corona in it, and there's like
Oh, a
5
bulldog.
shots of tequila. It's not a
Oh.
bulldog, but it's similar. Like it's
Okay.
in that vein of drink, and
Yeah.
It looks like there aren't any matches for your search.
mind numbing. It's phenomenal.
Teleka Pleka looks like a meat dish of some sort.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Well, listen, my memory's not that good.
Anyway, so you can disagree with me all you want. I'm sticking to it.
Tilapia? That's a fish,
That
right?
is a fish.
Okay.
Delicious.
Yeah, don't eat
New
tilapia,
lines though,
crappy
Retro.
liver
Teams struggling to
bottom feeder.
score.
New lines.
Need some offense.
Shuffle the deck.
Shake.
We've
shaky,
seen this
shaky,
shit
shaky.
before, and it doesn't work.
No, these ones actually make sense. This isn't Lucic on the second line. This is actually like, it doesn't look like someone was on mescaline when they made the
got it.
lines. No, we'll put Luch on the
Second line.
the same season. You're going to help him for 4 in a row.
We need a bingo sound background.
Okay, so this is
That's the old.
these are the old lines.
Yeah.
Essentially, they've swapped Dubé and Huberdeau. And instead of Lewis on the right, on the fourth line, on the left, he goes to the right, and Luch is in for Richie. So basically, ignore all these.
Yeah. So whatever's there, don't pay attention to it. The third line's the same.
So if you want to take those lines, print them off, just walk that red paper recycling.
Yeah.
That's what those lines are going to do for you.
Ruzicka, Backlund, and Coleman, the only line that remains intact in the last last
And
game.
Dubé was flying last game, so I don't have a problem with if he's going to go to that spot. Now would be the time. I don't say it's going to work, but if it is, it's when he's rolling. He's rolling right now.
And then Huberdeau, Kadri, Mangiapane. We've not seen that.
No. And it was weird because Huberdeau went all the way to the Backlund line when they got him off the Lindholm line at first and not with Kadri. So we'll see what these two look like together. It'd be nice if they look good together.
They need some offense. We
Yes.
talked about Markstrom needing run support. He got 3 the other night.
Nope.
Should be enough, you would hope. But prior to that, it was 0s or 1s. He is going to go again tonight. We wondered maybe to.
Well, and they
Does
had
Vladar
3,
go-
what, like with 40 minutes left?
Well, yeah, they had
Not
2
40,
and
sorry, like 35 minutes left. When
minute
did they score that
48
third
in.
goal? Yeah.
So I was looking at that this morning as well. In the month of December, what have they played? 8 games, 4 of them. Vancouver, Horvat, minute 14 in. The Leafs, now stretching a little bit. I didn't include it. 5:04 Matthews
It's
scores.
early.
Line A, 102 in the Columbus
First
game.
shift, fuck.
Kaprizov, a minute 27. Slavkovsky, Montreal, 13 seconds.
That's
Could you get through the first
Well-
2 or 3 minutes without having to chase?
And 2 from Vancouver, not just the first goal.
That's
The
right.
second goal came inside 2 minutes as well. It's been an issue, and some of that is, geez, like first shot, come on, be better. And the other is like, guys, you ready? Like it's starting to look like a Jeff Ward. You know what's wrong? Do they know when the game puck drop is? Because
Yeah,
this isn't warm up, boys.
the Slavkovsky Markstrom comes flying out of the net. So
That's on
okay,
him, yeah.
but the Kaprizov tip, the line A breakaway, the Horvat redirection.
Minnesota was all over them for the first 5 to 10 minutes, and I thought Vancouver for the first 5 minutes was all over them. Columbus, I think probably similar. I'm trying to remember. There's a bit of fog. That
start better. Get
yeah,
ready.
better starts.
Be ready. Why is it so hard to be ready?
Because you're in San Jose, it's California. When you go to California, you want to be laid back, brother. Come on. You know that.
Well, I
Chill
got St.
out.
Louis tonight, so don't have to worry about California tonight. And
Oh,
the Blues
they're thinking
played
about
last night,
California,
Rhett.
guaranteed. Pumped to get to California. Get me that H out of here. This cold
First
weather
game back,
coming in.
last
I
game of the
can't wait.
homestand.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a
You
two-game
ever,
homestand. They had no chance. One's the first game back, and the next one they're looking ahead. There was none to win.
I don't know why they bothered
You ever
coming back.
wonder-
They could have just.
Stay, man. You ever wonder what the trade offer was from St. Louis for Matthew Tkachuk? Because they would have put something out there. They were in that handful of teams that Tkachuk and his agent gave the Flames.
What I had heard from good sources was that the only package that was present day guys in their prime that the team liked was Florida, and a lot of the other packages were based around good young players and prospects, but that would have pushed you into, well, we're not competitive this year, but we will, be good down the road. And I think this group, after a playoff run last year that got them into the second round, were like, well, I don't think we want to go back to missing playoffs. The owner never wants to miss the playoffs. And right or wrong, they were prioritized being competitive in the present, not in 3-4 years. So I think a package in St. Louis would have included some good young prospects, including there's a couple Alberta boys on that team as well.
Well, I was just, because everyone wonders, is Jordan Kyrou a young prospect?
They just extended him. I don't know they would have given
Right? I
him
don't
up.
think so. I would think you'd want him around to play with Tkachuk, and beggars can't be choosing. They didn't get the deal done.
Jake Neighbors is a name that got a lot of run on social media.
Yeah.
He's a Alberta guy that's, a forward, 20 years old.
That just felt like it was going to happen
First-rounder.
eventually.
Yeah.
Tkachuk getting back to St. Louis.
He still could. He's just not going to happen for 9 years.
Yeah.
8 years, I guess.
Rhett would rather have Jake Neighbors than Weegar, and Huberdeau hates the deal.
You know what? I understand there was a massive pivot point when Tkachuk said he wasn't coming back and Gaudreau was already gone. You had to decide what path are we going. And I think for different organizations at different times, I think the rebuild is the right way to go, but there's just zero guarantees. It is like, ask Buffalo how it's going. It just is taken forever. And it's like, finally, they're starting to get some traction. And then you look at the division, you're like, still might not be good enough. They might have a 50-goal guy in Tage Thompson and, a all-star defenseman and Rasmus Dahlin and good depth and still not be good enough for the next couple of years. Because look at that division. Montreal's better, Ottawa's better, Detroit's better, Boston, Tampa, Florida, and
there's no guarantees.
Toronto are good.
No, you're right.
There's no
It's way
guarantees.
better to
I'd
lock
love
in
to.
a bunch of guys that don't get along and aren't winning and can't put it together and have been questioned all year and have long-term deals that if they don't play well, you'll never be able to trade them. So that's a nice situation to be in as well.
It's not been great through 30 games. That's for sure. Like if you think what you're seeing today is what you'll see for the next 6 years, then yeah, it's a total shit show. It's just that, because it's shitty today doesn't mean they won't have won 6 or 7 come New Year's Eve.
Well, get your heads out of your
wrong.
hoops, fellas, and feel free to put something together because, yeah.
This is the run, right? 8 games here.
Maybe they need to go to Jasper.
Oh, they'd love Jasper.
Go
Would
do
they have a
some-
gap in the schedule? Could they
Do some
decompress?
downhill swooshing. Want to draw your attention to the website. Jasper.travel/ oh, look at Dad C.
You have 2 dads?
That means dad sell.
See. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Answer it. Answer it and hold it up to the microphone.
Yeah. So dad, you're on
Speakerphone.
there.
It's too late.
Those boys are
too
swearing too
late.
much. It's embarrassing the family.
I could use that fish recipe. Beer batter? Is that what it is? Jasper.travel/ escape is the specific website. There's lots to see, lots to do. It's a great time of year to head up to Jasper and enjoy all that there is. One of them, I said this last time, I thought perhaps typo, or I needed the dates. When does this expire? Half price lift tickets for Marmot Basin, $89 plus tax.
Boom.
Best deal in the Canadian Rockies is back for the entire year. 50% off regular price adult, senior, student, and youth lift tickets every day, all season. No blackouts, up to 50% off lift tickets at partner ski areas,
Let's do it.
and up to 30% off on accommodation in Jasper. They want you up there. There you go. Go and get in the mountains. Smooshing.
Could you do that, Dean? Like that picture right there. Could you do that?
I think you could find a jacket for him. Yeah. Those
What?
pants.
What does that mean?
I don't know how much
you
skiing
getting
you've
at?
done in your life. You're from Manitoba. I'm from
Both
Saskatchewan.
of you I worry about.
Like,
There's not a lot of ski hills in
Okay.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba.
Saskatoon. What slopes are you ripping up?
The dump.
I'm
It's
not
called Black
comparing
Stuff.
Are you
myself
Fort
to.
Capel? Like, what are you doing?
I did. That wasn't
Jean-Luc-
the question.
Jean-Luc Brassard
No,
over
I'm
here.
curious.
Don't backpedal.
Jeez.
Hey, I was just saying. No, you're a big mountaineer.
Let's
I
race
know
then.
what you're doing.
Once my immigration
dear.
issues are cleared up, let's head to Jasper. You, fat kid, me, chubby. Let's race down the hill.
Fatty against Chubby.
Let's go.
We'll get
Big
shirts
mouth.
made up.
I'm
Those
in.
Run your
bibs.
trap.
Yeah.
Keep running your trap. You can go in it too.
I'm
there,
not running.
Slim.
I just wonder why you're coming at me. Why
I'm
do you
not
assume
coming
that
at you.
I
It was a
can't ski?
question. I didn't know if you're a good skier or not. I've yet to hear.
Right.
You didn't leave the house for a decade. Hard to take in the hills.
Being a prick.
You both have points.
Jasper.travel/escape for more information.
No, but what got us into Jasper was Rhett taking runs at the Flames room. Rhett, what's the issue in the Flames room? What's happening?
I don't know. They don't.
You're running your mouth
Not
talking
feel a little
about-
bit. Doesn't it feel a little bit similar to 2-3 years ago when they were saying, "Oh, the room's great, everybody loves each other," and they kept shit in the bed? Like,
I just am
There's
done hearing
something to
about
be-
how good the room is because we've heard it like 8 years in a row, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some
Are we
teams
hearing
suck,
that
some
now,
teams-
though? I mean, I don't
No,
know.
you're
Is
I
that-
don't
not
need to
hearing
hear
it.
it because
There
it's
hasn't been
bullshit
a
when you
lot.
hear it anyway.
yeah, if you have to talk about it,
Oh, they
then
love each
it
other
means
so
that it's
much.
not.
Swept. I don't know.
You guys are so negative.
We love each other so much. I'm leaving it for agency. Please trade me now. I'm not resigning it. Yeah, I guess you really did love each other.
That's just the Americans.
It's just, you know, the distance thing. You want it, you love from afar
Career-
better.
yeah,
I got it. Yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Got it. You love each
I
other.
love knowing you. I do love knowing you.
Too many Americans. They got Coleman, and I just got to get rid of the
An American will
Americans.
never come here and stay forever. Just ask Craig Conrad
Ever.
or Blake Coleman.
We're gonna do the Betway picks on Fridays. We go NFL wise, but I wanted to do something before we get into the picks. Your boy here, Pinder, has now. Yesterday, I think specifically, you kind of went looking for more of a home run ball.
Big game hunting. Usually once a week, I try a big game hunting day because you can play the -110s and +120s all day long. But every once in a while, you got to sprinkle a little on 00 on the old roulette board, Rhett.
So let's go back to yesterday. We throw out a couple every day, but this was one of your big game hunting bets with
Yeah, let's do
Betway.
it. Oh. Is that 2? Here we go. Feeling dangerous? Let's go. I feel a little dangerous today. You feeling dangerous? Let's go big game hunting. Rage Thompson. Tage Thompson, first goal of the game, +700. It's Colorado, who knows? It's +700. We're rolling the dice, baby.
Keeps the play deep in Colorado territory. Here's Thompson right in front, finds a way, scores! TNT early. And that's how you start on the road in Colorado. It's 1-0 Buffalo.
That is how you start on the road in Colorado.
There it is, +700.
That is the second Hail Mary I've hit this year because we had the Zeke Elliott first touchdown of the game on Thanksgiving because Pollard looked like the bell cow, but it's like, yeah, it's first drive. They probably go to Zeke anyway. Lucky. Look at this dope, hey?
This guy. You were wound up yesterday too. So we will do our NFL picks. Now, I know, Rhett, you're very dialed into the schedule. There's, of course, 3 games tomorrow.
Well,
You were
and like,
letting us
where's
know
the
about
line
that.
moving? I see cash coming in here. Is it still? Can I still get minus this here? He's watching it. It's like
Monitoring
a guy
the starters
watching the
and
stock
injuries
market.
and all of that.
Yeah,
So
Weather.
here's
Take
Rhett's
weather into
picks.
account.
Weather
Yeah.
updated.
So the Bills at home, 6.5-point favorites to Miami.
It's 7 some places. I don't mind that pick.
It'll be
Weather
good if someone can
touchdown, yeah.
score 6.5 first. That'll be the first thing. Can we get 2?
You're gonna need to cover
Yeah,
that.
well,
yeah.
And the wind. What was the score in that?
Last year,
Patriots
Patriots
game?
Bills. It was like they
6-3.
attempted 2. Mac
Right.
Jones
Mac
had 2
Jones
pass
threw
attempts.
2 balls.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
Nice. Yeah. So you've got the Bills, but you always have the Bills. Then the Detroit Lions on an absolute heater at the Jets.
They are on a heater. They're favorites on the road
Favorites
at
on
the
the
Jets
road.
D.
Now, the MILF Hunter is starting.
The MILF Hunter is. Wilson is not good to go. Or White, excuse me.
Yeah.
Mike White.
Well, he had to go to the
So the
hospital
MILF Hunter-
here.
Yeah, the mom
Did you
humper's
know
in.
that?
So
No,
No.
the
Who?
guy last week, White, was it, for the Jets?
Oh,
He got
yeah.
smacked.
Not quite.
He got smacked around so much. He fought through, played the whole game, and they had to take him to the hospital with the bad ribs. It's like us, boom,
yeah, so
out.
not good enough yet.
Bad ribs. It's no good.
It's not clear to play. So MILF Hunter.
Yeah, love that pick. And you'll see just how much in a moment. And then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are home to the Cincinnati Bengals, a 3.5-point favorite. Are the Bengals on the road? Retro, you don't care. You want Cincy here.
Old man Brady's lost it, Rhett.
He's donezo. He's broke. He lost his Bitcoin and his broad, and he is done. So go Bengals.
Did he lose his Bitcoin?
He just deleted all his tweets supporting the FTX thing or whatever.
Oh,
so
no,
yeah, I don't know. It's the same as losing Bitcoin. Not really.
So
but
there you
I get
go.
what you're saying. He was
So, yeah,
in with
Rhett.
the crypto bros until it was a Ponzi scheme. Yo.
Now, what was it you were saying this morning just in our group chat about the picks?
Yeah. You were
'Cause we
noting
know
about
how
Boom.
tied in and how closely you watch
you
it.
were asking what the spread was. Like, hey, now which where are you seeing that number? And
Hmm.
then you were saying
Well, mostly I was
Oh, there it is.
concerned that the. Oh,
There's the Rhett Warner tweet
So-
from 9:48 this morning. Tan man, aside from the Bills, I don't even know if these teams are playing.
I think we're through bye week.
I
So
was
he's lucked out. He didn't pick
so-
anyone on bye.
I was somewhat
Because last week
concerned
he
that
had
I
the
was gonna-
Browns and the
Yeah.
Bengals
He had Browns and Bengals last week, which you can do a lot of weeks. They were playing each other.
playing each other. Yeah.
So he was guaranteed to win and lose the bet.
But
I
it was more
worried
about
that
not
the
knowing
Lions
who the
might
heck
be in
anyone was
Cincy,
playing.
but lucky for me, they aren't.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
it is hard to find this information. Who's playing
Yeah.
who in the NFL?
Barely any coverage of the NFL.
Just a
Sadly.
mom and pop up
It's
and coming
true.
Wow,
league.
in Canada,
Who do
you
you wanna do next?
States here, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's harder there.
You can throw up some other picks. I got to admit,
Dino, you go. You go.
I'm on with the Lions.
Wow, hey, everyone loves the
But
Lions.
you know what? I like Dan Campbell. I think it's a great story watching a team that has never won, that can't win,
winning for the
going-
first time. Yeah.
winning for the first time. But it's the MILF Hunter on the other side. He stinks.
He's awful.
It's a half point.
This is the
It's
MILF Hunter's last
basically-
chance to keep a job in the league.
I'm
pretty much.
surprised he's starting again.
Well, it's only because the guy's hurt and, Flacco's there. But
But Flacco was so much better than him at the start
I
of
think
the
they
year.
want to make a decision on Wilson. They don't want to go into the offseason wondering. It's like, here it is.
I
Suck
think-
again and you're gone, or show us
Yeah.
you can play in this league and we might keep you.
You talk about a split locker room.
Ooh, the defense.
There's one there. You think they like that guy?
This is a big game for the Jets. They are in the hunt for one of those wild card spots. The AFC East is that good. Miami's going to get in. Buffalo's going to get in. Can the Jets? They're up against teams like the Chargers and who else would be in the mix there? Like there's a big game at home for them. That D's good. That's going to be a fun game.
My other two picks, Baltimore is in Cleveland. They're getting 2.5 points.
Deshaun
He stinks.
hasn't played
He
in
was
2 years.
worse last week than he was the week before. Getting points, I'm just going to take them.
Okay.
I'm going to take the points. And I hate this game. I hate
Yeah.
it for I don't want to watch it. I hate taking the Vikings ever. And I hate the extra hook of the 0.5, but it's minus 3.5 for the Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings. It's not going to come through. I'm going to hate that pick. I hate that pick, but I'm taking it in my Betway bets.
I appreciate you taking that and hating it because I've got the other side of that on
Yeah,
my
I
pick.
hate
I've
it.
got Indy plus 3.5, lose by a field goal and still make money. I'm in on that, my friends. Minnesota's just like there was 7-1, and now it's like, oh, what's a couple ugly losses?
Their defense.
And I hate picking Indy too because that's like the coach could be hawking rental cars at the Hertz desk. Like he's got more experience driving rental cars than coaching NFL teams. Houston, boy, that's a lot of points. Kansas City is much better. The Cowboys are also much better. They beat them by 4 a couple weeks ago. So just cover, you dopes. Jeff Driscoll, sneaky tight end / quarterback. If you're playing fantasy, you can slide him in the tight end hole. And Tennessee plus 2.5. The Chargers may indeed win this, but they never make it easy. It is Chargersy. And the one thing the Chargers absolutely blow at is stopping the run. Do you remember who runs the ball for the Titans?
I do.
Yeah.
But there's
Derrick
something.
Henry.
Did he run it
It's
last
just
week?
wrong in
Because
Tennessee.
they were
Going on
terrible.
there.
Yeah. So lose by 1 or 2, and I'm okay.
There you go. It's the Betway bets of the day.
Gotta stay hot.
We talked about this the other day, and it's Christmas time, and maybe it's something for the shoveler. I know you've got her a gift already, but you're a snorer. You use the machine. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now, we've been telling you about Outdoor.Dental. Outdoor Dental, the sleep apnea aid. It's not going to cure your sleep apnea, but with the treatment, it's soft palate treatment, and it can help correct your snoring. Because as you can see, it tears marriages apart. It makes life incredibly difficult for everybody involved when you have a snorer in your house. I mean, look there's Rhett and the shoveler.
She's just, what are you doing?
There he is. Like, look, she's please, would you stop? Oh, and there it is again, right? It's
Rhett.
She got the pillow around her head.
Look at this.
And then when you're the snorer, you're tired. That's you with your glasses on. There you are, getting your picks in.
Rhett. Yeah. Cincinnati's playing Cleveland. You can't pick both. This is what happens when you don't sleep well.
There you are. Ask Outdoor Dental about the Soleil Sleep laser treatment. There's the machine. Two 15-minute treatments to increase the tension in the soft palate to reduce snoring, non-surgical and pain-free.
No recovery time, immediate relief.
Yes, sir.
I think you'll find the shoveler's going to stop flying to Scottsdale to get her teeth done.
She sent me those photos, Rhett, of how you're disrupting her life.
Yeah.
Maybe something to think about.
Passed out hammering cola at 11 a.m.
Go see Dr. Jay Patel over at Outdoor Dental and get your shit fixed. That's not the bite. I shouldn't say that.
That's on the billboard?
No, that's not.
Welcome to Outdoor Dental. Get your shit fixed. Have a seat over there.
Dr. J, I apologize.
How are you doing today? Lovely to see you.
That's me going off script. Dentistry with no needles, no drills, no stress. This is cutting edge. It is the top of it's everything. All of the new technology, you're getting it at Outdoor Dental.
You're saying the guy.
I don't want to talk about.
He's got the hammer and the bang, bang,
chisel. Ting, ting, ting. Outdoor.dental is the website. Go and check them out. And book. You can email reception@outdoor.dental and get booked in today.
Love it.
We went did some visiting yesterday.
We were good at visiting. We could do that
visiting.
A lot, I think.
We went to see our buddies at Mad Rose Pub. Slid by.
How are you doing there, by the way?
Well,
you were in a shame spiral on social media after that. Pizza's good. Don't be ashamed if you ate a pizza.
Pizza, so good, you'll eat the whole thing. Oh, did you need a box? Oh, you didn't need a box, you fat prick. Anyway, then slid by Village Honda, and the new CR-V hybrid has arrived. Big things coming. This is kind of they're pumped about this.
Yeah, the big one.
You know what happened with COVID? Supply chain issues. The CR-V hybrid has arrived and coming up in January. You're going to hear a whole lot more about it. You can road test it today at Village. Check it out online, villagehonda.com, or go see them in the Northwest Auto Mall. Right now, the Pinder Report.
Yeah, and the thing
I got to go.
Village Honda. All right.
No,
bye.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I have to go.
Okay, turn it off. Everybody's off.
Oh.
See you Monday.
Bye, Rhett. Team player. No, we got to do the show. You can't. You're not leaving.
No, how does that? That's no.
You can't leave.
I'm done.
Rhett can leave. He played in the league. He can do what he wants. You didn't play in the league. You can't just leave the show now. Huh? How'd you like that prelude? 1990? Did you see the video? We got in the prelude at Village. It's a 1990 pristine. He's frozen. He's not even there. What a jerk. What a jerk. Pinder Report. We'll start with the Calgary Flames in action tonight. St. Louis Blues at the Dome, and we got some lineup notes, friends. We do. There's the new lines. Look at that, friends. Dylan Dubé up top with Elias Lindholm and Tyler Toffoli. Dubé coming off a strong performance in that comeback overtime shootout setback to the Vancouver Canucks. Jonathan Huberdeau moves down to the second line with Nazem Kadri and Andrew Mangiapane, who scored the other night. It's good to see that. And the third line remains intact while Milan Lucic comes in. Brett Ritchie comes out, and Matthew Phillips continues to eat popcorn at home. Dean, what's going on with Baba? Gonna get a game here? Get a game. Do you only start him on the road? Remember last year, Vladar? No home starts for you. Everything is on the road. You haven't earned it. Daryl doesn't trust you at home yet. Get all friends and family tickets and all that. No, you're not playing. Not playing at home. Wranglers play at home if you want to play at home. Is he doing that? Is that the tough treatment or no? You bailed on me too. Okay, got it. I had something else to say about the Calgary Flames here. Dan Vladar is a superb teammate. Let's have a little listen. He was mic'd up, I believe, for the TNT broadcast. Markstrom's in net. Listen to him pumping up his crease mate, his teammates. Just what a beauty. You go, Dan.
Let's go. That's it. Man on, skate. Yes! Get back here, attaboy up. Good stuff. Let's go, attaboy. Yes. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Hands! Hell of a job, attaboy. Yes! Woo!
He's jacked. He's a super fan. He just happens to be the backup goalie.
Ready. 6. Oops. Great job, Cozy. Attaboy.
Attaboy, Colsey. So Vladar will be in the same spot tonight, pumping up teammates from the bench, working the ball cap in the gate because Markstrom is back in. Blues roll in after a shootout victory over the Oilers last night.
And you're saying this is all fake because they don't have a good room.
Rhett's saying that they don't have a good room.
Is that what you said, Rhett? Oh, you bailed on
That's right,
the
he bailed on
listeners.
the show.
and-
Well,
yeah.
there's a storm that's coming. He's got to go. He's got kid hockey.
I got to be out 15 minutes early or 25 minutes early.
Yeah, look at that smirk. He knows
Yeah.
what he's done. It's the face of a criminal screwing us. Schedule looks like this: St. Louis tonight, then 4 in California, holiday break. Edmonton out of the break. Seattle in Seattle the next night. Vancouver New Year's Eve. 7 divisional games in a row after tonight's game against the Blues. We'll see you Duddies after the game as well.
Oh, is that right?
See you Duddies. See you Duddies. See you Duddies. The greatest power in the world. Duddens. Please don't lose.
Does that affect the mood?
Cousin Lontow's got to win for the cousin.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's the Blues. Of note, a couple injuries on the back end. The rookie last year they really liked, Scott Perunovich, out for a long time. Marco Scandella hurt as well. Like the Scandella with the white sauce or the red sauce? What do you?
Delish. Hey.
Wolverine likes it with the red sauce. Other notes, NHL, more rivalry games are coming. That the scoop. Apparently, 3 battles of Alberta is not enough, and I think we'd all agree on that. Only 1 trip to Edmonton, I think, for the first time ever for the Calgary Flames this season.
Has to be.
And they're going to play St. Louis twice in St. Louis. One question: what the fuck? How do you go to Edmonton once and out of division St. Louis you will play twice? So
And
here's
San Jose twice in 3 days.
yeah, St. Louis is the same thing. I think they play 2 games in a row in St. Louis come February or something like that. Anyway,
Figured
we'll
out.
go back to the tweet. Sportico, they did
well,
the franchise values before
that
Forbes
sounds
last month.
fancy. Yeah.
They suggested as many as 8 against regional rivals. That ain't it. We tried that. Remember back in the Northwest Division? They
Yeah,
played
it
Edmonton.
was-
It's too much. But certainly 3 is not enough when it comes to Battle of Alberta, Battle of Ontario, Battle of Florida, Battle of New York, all those massive rivals. You can do more than 3, fellas. And that's what they have been doing in the past. Looks like a tweet coming potentially for next season. This on the heels of what Board of Governors meetings in Florida.
Exciting. I do love scheduled news.
Well, you want exciting. How about if an actor from Canada owned an NHL team, or at least was the face of a billionaire that owned a Canadian hockey team?
Well, John Candy owned the Argos.
Spent a lot of money.
Love John Candy.
Oh, look at this dope. He's in the car now. Ryan Reynolds is going to try to buy the Sens, Rhett. Have a listen. Oh, no. He's
And
always just
another sports-related question here. How are you feeling about potentially becoming an owner of the Ottawa Senators?
If I wasn't in my own apartment, I would have spat that out. We'll see. There's not too much I can say about that right now, but I have a real connection to Ottawa, to the community of Ottawa. I feel like I have I don't feel like I have a unilateral perspective on the community in Ottawa, but I certainly have a perspective on how to tell the story of Ottawa, through the prism of what it means to me. I spent quite a bit of time there when I was younger, and
you like Prism back in the day.
And I think that the Ottawa Senators as an organization,
come on, Ryan,
explode.
say something
Not
interesting.
just, within its own community within Canada, but also I think globally, and that's something I'm deeply interested in. But we'll see where it shakes out. The journey's also been really interesting. I've learned so much. I've learned more about the inner workings of
Do you have a
NHL
hammer?
over the last couple of months.
Can you hit me in the head with it?
Would have ever dreamed. So
He says he's rabid.
Certainly,
He's got
if we
rabies.
progress with the Ottawa Senators, I will be frothy, rabies-infused fan, the likes of which.
That's what I wanted. The frothy, rabies-infused fan.
Well,
yeah,
it was worth the wait.
Sure wasn't. Okay, Kyler Yamamoto got an earful last night in Edmonton, and there was a lot of people upset in Edmonton. But even the Zebras were a little bit testy. Don't get sassy with it. We're here to just we're adjudicating the rules. Okay, we're not picking sides. See how we're not wearing a uniform? We're black, we're in white stripes. That's all we got. We're just here to make sure the rules of play are being followed. Don't give me an earful. So this is definitely not that. Yamamoto gets an earful from the ref as he goes to the box. Let's have a look here. This is an overtime after the Blues tie it in the final seconds. McDavid in overtime coming in. Does he have possession? Does he not? That would set up the McDavid winner that would then get reviewed, called back. St. Louis wins in overtime in the shootout.
And McDavid unhappy. The refs don't know what they're doing from one day to the next. They don't know.
I don't even know.
On.
It's just what even are the rules anymore?
What do you think, Rhett?
It's not there.
Oh,
yeah.
Would have been good to have an ex-player and his perspective on it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, did he have possession, Rhett, or no?
Can hear you better on his call than him.
Going well. Yeah. Have a great weekend there, Rhett. Finally, the barn burner is huge in many provinces, cities, and states. But would you believe Hawaii?
I can't believe it.
No. We got some videos for some listeners cruising around with the top off in Hawaii. There you are. There's the dial, the barn burner.
Love it.
Well, hang on. So now you know it's Hawaii. There you go. How about that?
Look at that.
Rooftop. Little father-son trip to Hawaii. Listen to the barn burner on the road, cruising around the Big Island. Aloha.
Look at that.
Aloha means hello and goodbye, Rhett. That's your Pinder report. You got any bad tattoo pics or shoveling images or listen to the barn burner on a volcano? Send them in.
Over 60 pre-owned units, access to more than 300 in addition to that. It's Village Honda, your one-stop automotive destination in Calgary. VillageHonda.com. Go and see them in the Northwest Auto Mall, your dealership for life.
Watch, I'm wearing a mic. You better be careful what you say.
Oh, yeah, watch it.
Number 56, minor holding.
Watch it.
Watch for you. I've got a mic here. You watch your mouth.
You whippersnapper. Watch it. So is your mic? Can you hear us? Because we can't hear you.
Yeah, we hear us.
We see you, but we can't hear you.
Is that good?
Oh,
that's all right. Yeah.
Oh, because I had
Who's
to
in the
mute
back?
him.
Better.
That's why you couldn't hear me. That's why you couldn't hear me.
Weird.
I had to mute him.
So when you're muted, you're saying that people won't hear you.
Mic doesn't work.
Damn thing doesn't work when it's muted.
Yeah, what the hell?
So are you with the coach with the fat kid, or which one?
No, that's not the heavy guy. No. This is Murph, Coach Murph. Off to Pittsburgh.
Murph.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Murph. How many ranks has he been thrown out of? Who's been thrown out of more, you or him?
You ever been thrown out of a game, Murph?
Yes.
For yelling at the refs? Oh yeah. How many? Just a couple. Two?
Just a couple, yeah. Just a couple.
He's got nothing on Weimer.
Yeah. What's the over-under for this weekend?
0.5. I'm sitting
I
the line
don't
at
know,
0.5.
Yeah, no, it's usually we're pretty calm. I'm taking the helm this weekend, so yeah, that increases odds. So,
Yeah,
25%.
Yeah,
25%.
You still sticking with the 0.5, or are you going to throw
I'm taking the over.
one in front of it now? Yeah, I think Vegas just moved the line on you.
Yeah. Well, it's fluid.
Vegas just
More
moved the
information
line.
coming in.
They don't look.
So where are you?
They don't look
Yeah.
dumb, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Boys, ready to
Where
go.
are you going? Yeah, there they are. So it's the oldest. Gotcha.
Pittsburgh.
So where are you going?
back to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's second time in 3 weeks. Yeah.
Can't you fly?
That was. It's two small centers, so then you got to connect. It's pain. It's only 3 hours.
Oh,
Like going to Edmonton. It's like going to Edmonton.
You can't.
I'm gonna go.
Can't fly
Go see
direct from
Colby
Buffalo to-
Armstrong. No. Nope. You can't. I know.
You cannot fly from
yesterday.
Buffalo to Pitt.
I mean, if you get a plane,
Yeah,
you can, but no one's doing commercial flights.
Cheap ass Murph
yeah,
won't get us a plane, so no, we can't fly direct.
On Murph, get off your wallet.
Tell Murph to keep his goddamn eyes on the road. All right.
Yeah, Murph.
10
don't
and 2,
wander.
Murph. 10-2
They got rumble strips
Bouncing
down there. You
around
just
the
go right in the ditch if you fell asleep.
That
You got the
snow's
camera.
lake effect snow. It's that lake effect.
Just want to see
snow.
the on the road again.
Oh yeah.
Just can't wait.
that's a
Winter
freeway right
storm
there.
warning. Did you see that?
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
perfect timing.
Good time
Starting
for a
at
road
7
trip.
p.m.
You know what though? It feels like Pittsburgh is a place that wouldn't get shit weather. That sounds like a very tropical destination.
Oh yeah. It's like they say San Diego and Pittsburgh are the two climates you
where
just
you
don't
really
even pay
wanna be.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you really want to be.
It's that hilly, windy road between Erie and Pittsburgh is great for when it gets nice and slick, apparently. So we're looking forward to that. We don't care. All we care about is getting there. And there's a burger joint that's close to the hotel, and that's we're going to pit in and watch the Bills dominate the Dolphins. We'll be happy. Don't even care if the kids.
That's
win
a
this
what?
weekend.
1 p.m. tomorrow, Sabres time. Is that right?
The Bills game?
Yeah.
8. It's
Yeah, it's the
8
first of
o'clock
the-
at night.
Is it?
It's the night game
Because they
tomorrow.
got 3
right?
tomorrow.
There's
Yeah,
3
the
Saturdays.
Bills is the night-
Colts.
The
Yeah.
Bills
Okay,
is
well,
the
that's-
night game.
That's perfect.
You're talking to a couple guys that are experts on the Bills. Murph's wife last weekend in Wilkes-Barre said she'd rent her and me a plane to fly home to watch the Bills game. We're talking about very committed folks here.
That's right.
Every
and
time
you're
I-
right. It's Colts
time I go-
Vikings early.
Yeah.
Hop on that flight that doesn't go from Pittsburgh to Buffalo.
That's right.
No, we got charter.
Colts, Vikings, Ravens, Browns, Dolphins, Bills.
That's a nice little Saturday night cap.
And what are the games on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? Because they're throwing games
Chicago.
out.
Thursday,
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday again? Yeah.
Bills are in
And
Chicago.
It's a rare Saturday the Flames are not playing. They do a Friday, Sunday with travel to San Jose. So you don't have to worry about missing the Flames if you're watching the Bills, Rhett.
And you know what, you guys? That lines up perfectly for all 3 of us because we're going to get so shit-bombed on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are going to be comatose couch affair. Bam!
Couch effect. That's what we call it. Comes off the lake, cold
Yeah.
water, hungover, couch effect.
Yeah.
So in Pittsburgh, when you talk about, have you done the Primanti brothers? Is that the kind of the
that
thing
the
everybody wants
sandwich?
to go to
What is
Primanti? Yeah, it's got the
Yeah.
French fries or whatever on the
Oh,
burger.
Yeah.
I tweeted it out 2 weeks ago. You should pay attention to my Twitter account. Yeah, I went and had
You were just in
a
Pittsburgh.
original Primanti brother. Yeah, 100%.
So where are the other
It
2 young
was,
men? Are you different cities?
The kid, the
kids.
one's in Cleveland and one's in Erie. So all members of the family get to experience shitty roads and travel this weekend. We're all heading right into the eye of the storm. Remember when I went
So
to
3
Florida for the
kids,
hurricane? We're
yeah.
doing that again.
3 kids in travel hockey. That sounds affordable. Hotel rooms in Erie and Cleveland and Pittsburgh and
Well,
Philly and
What,
Rochester every
when you
weekend.
have-
Just 6 hotel rooms a weekend.
Rochester's not going to break the wall at like 4 seasons in Pittsburgh, though. I'll tell you that.
when you have a highly successful podcast, the likes of which we have, the bills get paid. I mean, it's not even it's water off a duck's back. It's nothing.
It's true. Yeah. No concerns here. None.
Look at that.
There it is.
Good Lord.
There it is.
Like I was thinking there'd be like 4 fries. That is a plate of fries on a sandwich.
Yeah, it's one of those things. And I don't know. I've had it once and spoiler alert, like it was all right. But it's one of those, when you're there, you've got to
That's all.
but this is not go to Montreal, have smoked meat.
Mm.
This is nowhere
Do
close
it so
to
you can
that.
say you did
You
it
just
and then
did
don't
it,
ever do it again.
Now, Philadelphia,
You know
do you like
what?
the
And-
Philly cheesesteak sandwich?
I do like a Philly cheesesteak, yeah. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't need to go to Philly to get it, and I'd honestly prefer the Stinger sub over the Philly cheesesteak on its own. So,
I mean, we're probably talking about you're comparing Hall of Famers here. That seems rude. They're both great.
yeah. And even that Primanti's, it's good, like you said. And I think if you go there more than once, you'll learn what you really, really like. Like you can make, like it's. Anyway, my point being, there's a sub shop down the street from our place called Johnny C's, and they got a sub called the Pittsburgh, 10 times better than the one I had at Primanti's. It's way better.
What does the C stand for?
Pinder?
Sell.
10 days or
Damn
so
C.
until how many Christmas shopping days we got left? Like double dig?
No,
10,
3.
9, 10?
Get to go shop. you
Vina
dummies.
Nova. We threw this out there yesterday.
8 days.
Justin from Vina Nova, he's come on board as a sponsor. He loves the show, and they're getting some reaction. It's time he's giving back. It's the time of year to give back. So vinanova.com is their website, or you go in store. Use the promo code BarnBurner. One word, BarnBurner.
BarnBurner.
Online, or if you go in and say, hey, I listen to BarnBurner, I watch BarnBurner.
I heard the boys talking about you.
15% off.
Wango.
Whatever, you're buying 9 rings, 15% off.
Rings.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Holy.
Whatever you want. And that
That's
is
a
up
lot of
until
girlfriends.
Christmas only. Only. So whatever today is, through the weekend, and then next week, and I think next weekend's Christmas. So very
Get it going.
very few days left.
Better move here.
Good on Justin to do that.
Love it. Helping out guys saving Christmas here.
Also,
I got it.
just one I
Actually,
don't wanna
my
give it
mom
too much
ruined
away.
my mom
Yeah.
Christmas present for her. I was going to get her a flight to Buffalo, and she said she didn't want to come. So now I got to find something else. So, hello,
I got
Justin.
an idea for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
Make sure you say barn burner.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's Rhett.
Get the
Barn burner. Hi, Justin.
Now, he also runs Gem by Carity.
Yeah, they gave away those watches to 2
Yeah.
of our people that donated.
And we talked about it yesterday. The Adopt a Family campaign came to a close yesterday. We're going to start working through all of the details, getting the money over and getting the draws done. But again, just to double back on it and say thank you to everybody who donated, everybody who gave towards the packages.
Yeah.
As I said, yes, everyone was very, very generous. We ended up coming away with way more than we thought.
Dude, we're like a Rhett drive-through window order away from $21,000. That's unbelievable.
Started with, and just like, for example, Hope Street,
Yep.
Shaman. So maybe you want to do, how about lower bowl seats,
New Year's
row
Eve.
4 for the New Year's Eve game?
Sounds good.
Well, that sounds pretty good. And maybe maybe we can send them for dinner, So
Dom
what about Dom at
says,
Mercado?
yeah.
How hard? Just New Year's Eve. Sure, we'll get you set up. Whatever it was, the people in this community, you hear about it all the time, but they stepped up in a big way. And if you're watching on YouTube, but if you're not, just under $21,000 raised
Our boys.
in the 2 weeks from you guys,
Buddies.
our listeners, our buddies. Awesome.
And as we heard from Serge and the folks at Tower who've been supporting Closer to Home for a while, this, I think, is enough to completely wipe out the wait list by like 1 or 2 families.
Yeah,
which
I
is
don't know.
Incredible.
We're gonna, I think today,
We'll find out more.
we're going to be maybe swinging by there to say hi to everybody and get things taken care of. But yeah, Tower Chrysler did their thing. Of course, Greg from Bonton meets. We told you about
5K,
that. He
baby.
threw the 5K check at us. So
It was
feeling
also
Closertohome.com.
It was also great that you two dopes decided to join everything, so you get to enjoy everything without doing anything. So that's good.
No, it'd be 3 dopes doing that if you.
I was going to
crossed the
say, if
border.
we were
Yeah.
going to discuss somebody not doing anything, this would be the call to have. We'd love to include you, by all means.
Come to Bull Bustin'. Come back for Stampede, Rhett.
If I'm back for Bull Bustin', I'm definitely going. And sorry, you guys might
Yeah.
not be invited. We'll put it. We can have another vote. We can have a vote. Who do you want to go
that's
with?
right.
That's right. Yeah. Now,
But
you don't have that veto yet, though. Remember.
Is he living? Is he on the lam? Is that what you call? Is like, is he kind of? Are you on the lam right now?
For a while, a little while. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is of society profile.
In flight from the police on the lam.
Is that what that means? Oh, sorry, Rhett. I
laying low. Like, yeah, everyone, I'm going to Pittsburgh. Don't drive to Pittsburgh, Murph. We're going to keep going around.
Murph, turn this rig around.
off. Keep
Turn
the
this
scent off.
rig around, Murph. God damn. Well, good luck with the boys. Good luck with your bills. Safe travels.
Look at
the winter.
Look at
the
this.
lake
I
effect,
want to
snow and
This
all
is
that.
the start of the weather. Yeah, this is the start of the long, and the Bills are going to have to play in. Come on. I'm with that Miami guy. Build a dome. Put a roof on it.
Put a lid on
I'm
it.
going to put partial roof on
Gross.
it. Just, you know, before she runs into these catastrophic weather patterns, just thoughts and prayers to the shoveler. Hope she's okay if she's staying back in Buffalo while you fly for safer havens.
No, she's got to drive in this shit too. She's leaving in an hour. Also, Pinder, I need the list because I'm not going shopping, and somebody else is going to have to, and she wants the list. So let's make it happen.
Once I know what's in a Talaka packy, I'll let you know
not-
what the list is for
Watch your
booze.
mouth. Reggie got back to me. He said, "No, you idiot. That was the name of the restaurant." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Reg is listening. Oh boy, Reggie. Come on in. Don't be a stranger, Reg.
So he couldn't remember either the name of
We
the
should have
fishbowl
guessed.
boozy drink.
No,
I think
No.
you have enough of them. You can't remember them.
No.
That's the
Yeah.
magic of it all.
that's
Is this a
Part
good
of the
idea?
issue.
Just a thimble of Clorox in there, and
This thing we're doing next week. Is this a good idea?
I think it's a great idea.
not in today. No, not in today's world, Dean. There's definitely going to be somebody offended and canceling us, and we're lining ourselves up for more trouble. We'll all be skirting the law shortly on the land.
But isn't this where you go once you've been canceled? Like I thought that's what's happened.
Yeah,
now we're here.
We're here.
How much lower can we go?
The internet police are going to find us? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you've already caused a stir with your World Cup crap, so yeah, they're going to find us. They'll
That's
get rid
true.
of us.
Yeah. No, I think
I'm telling
'cause
you,
I did
can we
do
have?
some.
We need the delay.
I did some sniffing around. Don't show brands. We can
Oh,
say,
okay.
"Hey, we're having a tutti frutti."
Yeah, we're having
Just don't show the bottle of and the
Temeki-leki?
brand of. Yeah, we're having a Teleki Meki
Yeah,
Melameliki Maka.
right.
Just don't show the brand of booze that you're putting into it.
Okay, that works for me.
Malaka is the right way to spend a sunny holiday.
Goodbye, everybody. As we go out once again with Rhett singing us Christmas carols. This is very Christmassy
Is the right
edition of
way.
Barn Burner.
A warm
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Not the worst.
holiday.
It's way off.
See you Monday. See you,
Goodbye,
buddies.
everyone. Don't die, Rhett.